Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, the juice review show brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapours. Now, the three juices are what I'll look at today is from a UK juice company, Naughty Juicers. And the three I'll be looking at will be Blue Slush, Dragon's Milk, and last but not least, Ghetto Juice. I've got to state for the record, all views and opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I'm not being paid to do this review. I have not paid for the product. The guys at Grinny Heaths very kindly sent me these for review purposes only. Also got to state individual tastes, setups and power levels will alter what you get from a juice. I can only personally tell you what I'm getting while I'm doing this review. My setup for today will be the RX200S, and that has got the Mako Dripper dual coils, if I remember rightly, to 0.19. Also got to say all juices today will be a 70-30 VG-PG blend and are 3 milligrams in strength. Now, I was going to go through like the boxes and all this lot. The boxes on the wording is near enough identical to what it is on the Grinny Heaths ones, so I'm not going to go into that now. I've already done that through them. There'll be nothing. There'll be no new information on it. I will just quickly go through the bottles because they're a slightly different design. So we've got a very minimalistic design, but it gets the point across to what the name of the company is and also the fruit, what the actual flavouring is. Information we've got on it is it's 3 milligrams, 0.3%. Got the best before date, which they're putting for a year, and this is batch number 1, number 001. Please see box for usage instructions. Only for use in electronic cigarettes. Seek medical advice if you feel unwell. Keep out of the reach of children. Then we've got their physical address. I'm sure somewhere on here we must have a phone number. Yep, and we've got the phone number and the actual website details on there, on the actual box. We've got the no under 18s, warning toxic. That's 10 mil. And that's generally all the information that's on the bottles. The rest of the information is on the back of the boxes. What should we start off with? I'm going to start off with the Blue Slush. It seems to be a staple for most companies now to have a Blue Slush of some shape or description, so I'd be interested to see what their version's like. I do tend to find they're all pretty much the same, but I'd be interested to see if they've gone a different path with it. It smells a lot of blue raspberry in there. It is my favourite slush, I have to admit. The blue slush was always my favourite. So here we go. Right, we're going to start a little bit lower than that. Otherwise I'm going to take my head off. Right, we're going to start at 72.1 watts, which is 3.7, and what your basic ego pumps out at. Here we go. Right, no throat hit, cloud production. Oh yeah, what it should be for a 70-30. Flavour wise, on the inhale, yep, I'm getting a strong blue raspberry flavour. But there's no menthol in this. There's no coolant elements. There's no menthol. It's just blue raspberry. Kind of dying off on the exhale. I'll be fair, the inhale was lovely. The inhale was just this quite strong blue raspberry flavour. But the exhale kind of fades away to nothing, which is a little bit of an upset. I would like to have seen that last, so you just constantly, every time your tongue touches part of your mouth, it reactivates the flavour. Not really getting that on there. I might do a little bit higher up. To be fair, now a little bit afterwards, the tongue, I'm getting the slushy element. So there's no menthol, there's no coolant, there's no coolant agent in it. It is just the flavour of it, not the actual ice of it. It's pleasant enough. It's not too strong. It does take a while for the natural the slush almond flavour to come out at the end. It's more like not a sweet going in, more like candy going in. But to get that little on your tongue, it does take a good 10-15 seconds after the exhale's finished, and then you go, oh, yeah, I'm getting it now. But it doesn't feel that strong. So I'm going to go up to 4. Hopefully just a little kick of power will give it the boost it needs. No, there we are, we're up to 84.3 watts, or 4 volts. I'll be fair, it's just not coming across that strong. I'll give this another little top up. That might be just all it needs, but the bottles, I've got to say, are just squishy enough as to not hurt your fingers when you're squeezing them, which is good. I've said it in a couple of other reviews now. There are some 10ml bottles out there that really do put your fingers through a workout. It's more like having one of them, like a gripper, instead of just a plastic bottle you're squeezing. So that it's not. There's give in there, but there's also resistance. It's just about right, so you don't overdo it and also not underdo it. Like, that's how I'm going this word. Fully loaded wicks, and a little bit of power that does seem to last a little bit. You can taste it fully on the exhale now as well, but it just doesn't seem to hang around that long. It does seem to disappear and dissipate quite quickly, unfortunately. Blue raspberry and all that is a flavour. Normally, when I've had it, or if I've made it myself, the flavour lasts for quite a while afterwards. You can be like a couple of minutes afterwards, still going, I still taste blue raspberry, and I'm not really getting it from this. This does seem to dissipate quite quickly. You do have little elements on the tongue where you go, oh, actually, I'm getting that little sour blue raspberry note. But in general, the flavour dissipates quite quick. It's pleasant enough while it lasts, but it just doesn't seem to last that long. Right, we're going 4.2 or 92.7 watts. That's better. Magnitudes of flavour have increased just by going up to 4.2. I think this is going to be a bit of a power whore. This does like the power. Flavour lasting a lot longer now on the exhale. Don't go in low with this, because if you go in low with this, you'll be going, it's alright, but it's a bit. Go in high, the flavour lasts longer on the exhale. On various areas of my tongue are now pinging with the blue raspberry slushy flavouring now. It's a lot better higher up. And I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons why I don't use a mech while I'm doing my reviews. You need to go through the power ranges, because each juice and each flavour in itself has got a different sweet spot for a different power level. If I'd been using a mech on Half-Life, this review would have been a write-off. I'd have just gone, yeah, it's alright, it's crap, but I'm not really getting a lot out of it, and shut the box. By putting more power in it, oh yeah, that's come alive. I'm actually going to go up again. I'll go up to 4.5. So I'll go up to 100. I'm going to give another top up, so I'm not drawing it at that. I'm going to go up to 106 watts, which is now 4.5 volts. Definitely a lot better with the power going for it. Oh yeah. Gob full of flavour, rum full of vapour. Still dying off, but now dying off quickly again at the end. So it doesn't like too much power, but a little bit more power than what you probably put. Like me, I normally do. Probably most of my juices go for about 4 volts. 4.2. This is lovely. 4.5. Initial blaster flavour. Yum. But died off quickly again in the exhale. See, flavour. Gone. Yeah, it's as they go, it's potentially not one of the better ones. It does all right. If you hit around about 4.2, it's a nice juice. It does last long, but you're going to have to be very particular where you set your power, because if you get it wrong either side, it does die off quite quick, which is a slight shame because the actual flavour there is nice. But I'd like to do it a little bit more longer lasting in the mouth. I'm going to blow that off, and then I shall move on to Ghetto Juice. Ghetto Juice. Now, I'm looking forward to this one because this one is a grape. Now, this is a grape soda with menthol on the way in, apparently, which then transforms into a grape hard candy. And I do like grape. It does seem to be a flavour that's coming back in fashion, which is good. You always get like a few grape sodas. I mean, I think the Far Range had one not that long ago. The Truly Vapes that I did had a really nice one, but that was with apple. So I'd be interested to see what this was like. Other thing I did mention about the bottle is when you get these, you can just see the little ratchet bit around there. There will be a tamper ring around that top bit. Please make sure that tamper ring is fully intact before you. Well, the problem is you have to open the box these days, so you've got to find out until you get them. But make sure that do not use if that tamper ring is broken in any way, shape, or form when you go to use it the first time. Right, here we go. Ghetto Juice. Now go back to 3.7. 3.7. We've got back to 71.9 watts. No throat hit. Lovely little menthol blast at the beginning. And then that grape soda kicks in. And that's really nice. That's a really good grape soda. On the exhale, you're still kind of getting that soda effect. It's not till about 15-20 seconds afterwards. All of a sudden, it transforms into a hard candy grape. It's been done very well. And this is low down. So higher up, I'm anticipating more of a blast, more grape. It's nice, it's pleasant, it's nice and refreshing. And just to add a little bonus, when you can actually sense the change when it transforms into the hard candy flavour. This is rather nice. I'll go up to 4. Yep, we're going up to 84.1 watts. Oh. I will say this right now, before I go any further. You're a fan of grape, get a hold of that. Get a hold of Ghetto Juice. Oh. That oomph of power. I'm getting a feeling now just from these two that these juices require the power to give it the full effect. Lovely icy blast of menthol right at the beginning. The grape soda joins in a lot quicker as well, so you got all that going in your mouth. You still got a nice, fresh, cool breeze coming out your mouth on the way out. And then that change into that hard candy is spectacular. It does take you by surprise. You'll be like, ooh. But it is really well done. The blending on this is spectacular. That's really good. Even get a slight little fizz on the soda part of it. It's not major. It's not oh, it's not one of those ones that pulls your ass up to your elbows. It's just a little one, little bubbly one. I was like, ooh. And then after all that's finished, and then it changes into the hard candy. No, that is brilliant. This is more than happily going to be an all-day vape for me. You can do this anytime you want. It's going into my rotation. So because I mainly use drippers, I'm not a particularly great fan of tanks. I normally have about 5. Well, actually, if I'm doing reviews, I've normally got about 20 juices, but I've normally got about 5 on an average day in my pocket, so we're going to have a little mix and match throughout the day. Yeah, that's quite happily going into the rotation. That is lush. Right, I'll go up to 92.9 watts or 4.2 volts. Oh, the hard candy element comes in a lot quicker now. That comes through straight away on the actual exhale, and it lasts. And you still got that mentally feeling in your mouth. Oh no, this is really good. It's really good. Any fans of grape, yeah, give that one a go. Ghetto Juice from Naughty Juicers is that's really good. Right, I'm going to move on to the last one after I'll give this a quick blowout, and that is Dragon's Milk. Now, Dragon's Milk interested me because it's a combination I haven't actually had. We all know when there was a wealth of custards going through, then everyone else reckoned that they got a new one, but basically it's just flavourings added to custard. But I haven't actually come across dragon fruit custard before. So yeah, this one has twerked my interest. Yeah, give it a splurge. Lovely job. Go back down to 3.7. Right, 72.1 watts. Here we go. It's unusual. It's very unusual. No fruit hit, which is a bonus. At this level, I can particularly see this being maybe a bit of a Marmite liquid. You're either going to love it because it is a bit weird, or you're going to go, what the bloody hell was that? The dragon fruit is brilliant. It really comes through, and it really is another one that absolutely floods the mouth. And then just on the turn of from the inhale to the exhale, kind of get this quite thick, creamy custard come out. And it does work. I like it. Personally, I like it. But I see some people going, ugh, because it is such a contrast from the dragon fruit at the beginning. But it is quite nice. Well, more than quite nice. It's bloody nice, but... It is a full dragon fruit on the way in. And, oh, there it is. There comes the custard. With the dragon fruit still sitting on your tongue, so it mixes into your mouth on that exhale. It's unusual. It really is an unusual flavour. Like I said, I think it's going to be a bit of a Marmite, because I think some people are even going to go, wow, that's really different, I like it. Or they're going to go, not too sure about that one. Well, I've got up to 84.3, which is now 4 volts. Oh. The dragon fruit has increased once again, increase of power, increase of flavours. Dragon fruit has come through even better now. It's a right old tang in the mouth. And then you get that custard comes out again in the exhale. Come through a little bit sooner, but it's still mainly the exhale. It just kind of smooths off that tang a little bit and gives you a creamy load in your mouth, for words of a better effect. It's not one I could do all day. I'll be fair, this would be one I'd dip into every now and again, just for a change. But as flavours go, it's... Actually, the exhale from the nose enhances the custard element of it. Yeah, it's different. I'm a big fan. It's kind of like something like pineapple and custard. It's two that don't sound like they should go together because you've got the tanginess, then you've kind of got that smoothness that sands down the rough edges of it. But no, that's nice. It is unusual. You can feel it hitting the taste sensors of the tongue and just activating them. Right, I've got to go up to 92.8 or 4.2 volts for this last part. The dragon fruit's calmed down a bit now. Not quite as punchy at the start, anyway. The custard comes through a lot quicker. It's more of a creamy with elements of fruit in it this time instead of fruit with a little splodge of custard on it. But what you do find now is the flavouring sits on your tongue. So now any time your tongue touches any part of your mouth, it just activates the dragon fruit. I actually prefer it a little bit higher up, actually. The more creamy with hints of fruit. That's bloody nice. Yeah, that's one you can play around with. If you're a fan of dragon fruit, if you're a fan of custard, I'll give it a go. I will say that some of you out there won't like it. Obviously, you're going to absolutely love it. Low down, if you're a fan of dragon fruit, low down with the hints of custard coming through at the end. If you're a fan of custard with fruit, go higher up. That custard comes through really nicely. Near enough straight away, you're getting the custard with the elements of fruit in it, which works a bit better in my opinion. Well, just from my personal tastes. But the fact that, as I say, any time you talk or anything, your tongue touches any part of your mouth, you will get dragon fruit activated again. They're right at the back at the moment. And it's really make me start to salivate a little bit, so I shall end this review here. Once again, my thanks to all the guys at Grinny Heaths for sending these to me for review. Thank you guys, much appreciated as always. And if you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I shall be back very soon with some more reviews. See you later, people.